pretty decent qualifiers here. Shout out to Marco Pedrana, AMG, Dan Real, Kid Mantis, Christopher Graves, Mada Alpusa, I Am Leon, and Touch My Dilly. Welcome back, Game King family, to another F1 Clash video, and we're here for a preseason testing event final round. And so far, we've been doing perfect except for one race. Just my luck. Just my luck. Oh well. Guess we'll try again at them next week. All right. Just my luck. Guess we'll try them next week. So, our first race, I forgot to put on my wet drivers. That was the first race. So I have nothing to say about that. It's just my luck. We're going to jump straight in here. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. Remember to turn on your post notifications. Let's jump straight in to our next race here on Silverstone. Oh yeah, so we're keeping the search scenes in this video so you guys can see the search scenes. Some players have been saying, how comes I've been matching with so much bots? And I keep on telling them, because I race early in the morning, not a lot of people in my region are currently playing the game at this time in the morning. So the game mostly gives me bot. Alright, so that's the reason why I keep on getting so much bots. Because there's basically nobody there for me to race against. So the game is automatically going to give me some bots. So if I say to you, if you ask Game King, how do I get to race more bots? I would say play early in the morning when the event just starts, or play late in the evening when the event is about to finish. All right, at that time you'll be getting bots all day long. All right, so there we go for first race. Let's see what qualify bring us here. Little in the back. All right, nice and tight. 2-4 for us. We'll take that. We're gonna give Signs. Let's give Signs the. No, we want to give him something with tire management. Right, so we're gonna give Signs the Eagle with some tire management there, and then we're gonna give Kimi the down force. Or down force is going down. It's going down. We're not getting any downforce in the events to replace him, so it's going down by a lot. All right, 2-4 here. Let's see if we can get a good start from Signs. Slow start from Signs there. As you can see, he stalled, basically blocked Kimi up after Kimi got a pretty decent start. Now he's up to P1 though. See if Kimi can hold on the inside. No, he did not. All right, we're going to keep the boost on Kimi so he get around Bottas here. Let's see if he can take the rival down on this corner. All right, so we're going to cut down and let Signs go a little bit, as we want to do 3 laps here. So since Signs have a lot of tire management, we should be able to do 4 laps. 3 laps with Signs, though we're boosting him for a bit there. Let's cut him down right about there so we can get 3 laps in there. We want to get 3 laps with both our drivers, Hamilton and Verstappen on soft tires. So don't worry. Verstappen might go to pit in this lap, and we'll be able to boost our Kimi by pit. We're going to boost Kimi right from here. So we have the extra tire management. So we can use fuel and boost when normally without the tire management we could not be boosting at that level. Alright, so we're going to be conserving both our drivers here. We're going to be boosting them from the top of the hill. Alright, so we're climbing that hill now. And then we're going to be boosting them into pit from there. Both of them at the same time from there. And that should give them enough distance to not stock and enough distance to get in and out before Verstappen, the rivals Verstappen, comes around and catch up to our Kimi. So Signs in, Signs out. Come on, Signs, get out. Alright, so he got the Kimi. The Signs took a bit too long in the pits there. 3-1-8. Kimi's right out behind. We're going to be boosting now for 2 laps and come back to pit and do a 3-2-2. So we should be able to catch up to the rival Verstappen and get by him with our Kimi here. Try to create some distance so we make a good pit stop on the next stop. Right, I think Verstappen is going to go to pit here. If he comes back to hard tires, then that's good news for us. If he comes back to softs, then we probably have to push some more. Even though we're going to be pushing to the finish, and there he goes coming back to hards. So this is another 1-2 for us, even though we're going to be pushing here straight to the finish. We're not cutting back down. So this is a 1-2 for us here. So if we did not remember to change, if we did remember to change our drivers for wet drivers in our first race, we would have tied with all the guys that are going to be tying for P1 here. But because of that, we lost some points there. So it is what it is. Just my luck, I would say. So we'll try again next week to get a perfect event where we could get P1. All right, we'll try again next week. Let's cut down Sainz here, as his fuel is a bit low, though we have a huge lead. We'll let Kimi catch up to Sainz, and then we'll take some screenshots for the thumbnail. Nice. Great. Looking good. Alright, we just cruise now. Now with Sainz to the finish. Kimi's about to go out of fuel in any second. There he goes now out of fuel. And we'll basically cruise to the finish here for a 1-2 race. So this video is going to be a little bit longer because we're leaving in the cutscenes, the search scenes. So it might take a little longer than normally the videos normally take because of all those cutscenes that normally I would cut out. Alright, so let's wait for the rival to finish and we'll jump on into the next race. Alright, let's jump into the next race. Oh, so since we're not jumping into the next race, we're just going to continue on to the next race because we're not jumping into the next race at all. Alright, we're not jumping at all. We're just continuing normal today. We're not cutting these parts out. No cutting out today. So we're just going to continue normally through here. Okay. All right. So what I like to do is after I do a few races, I check if I have a race crate. Let me see how much race to the race crate. All right. So after this race, we should have a race crate. 33% chance of rain on Russia, and we're gonna go with our Sainz and our Kimi nonetheless. All right. So we start another search scene. It's going to take a long time, and then we're just going to get matched with anybody that's available, any player that previously raced, and it's going to be a bot. It's not my fault. People be saying that that I'm racing bots because I want to race bots. It's not my fault, guys. I'm not racing bots because I want to race bots. It's just what the game gives me to race. I'm racing. All right. All right, so there we go. Finally found a match, and I could bet any money it's going to be a bot. It's just the time that I race so I could get these videos out to you guys. You know what I mean? That's the reason. Nothing more to it than that. So I make sure I wanted to show you guys today the entire process in the race. So people don't be saying that Gaming with King will be doing something shady, which I'm not. All right, so for this one, we're gonna give Kimi. Let's give Kimi the downforce again, since he's way back in P7. And what are we gonna give? Let's give this SAR, because we have a lot of that and we just want a tire management mainly. All right, let's see if Kimi get a good start here. Signs should get a good start if he don't stuck on the line. All right, so a little weak start from Signs, but Kimi got a good start inside, inside. Come on, Kimi. Switching to the inside. There you go. Now straight down. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. There you go. Going wide. Got him. All right, so up to P3 so far. And there goes the rival Leclerc right there. So we're going to cut Signs down here so we can get 3 laps. And we're going to cut Kimi down there so we can also get 3 laps. And because we put on extra tire management, we're going to be able to boost earlier than we would and make up some positions there. Leclerc probably go for 3 laps here. So we want to keep our Kimi nice and close to this Leclerc, because he might go for 3 laps as he has good tire management. I'm always worried whenever I have drivers like Leclerc, Sainz, Russell, Ricardo in front of my drivers, because I know they like to do long stints because they have good tire management. When another driver would do like 2 laps here and go to pit, drivers like Leclerc will do 3 laps, as you're going to see here. So normal drivers will do 2 laps there. Oh, he went to pit. All right, so we're going to boost. We're going to boost. He went to pit. We're going to boost away here. Let's boost. This is why we select boost with tire management for these tracks. So once we've reached to the portion that we're going to go to pit, we have enough tire to boost to pit and create some distance when we need to create that distance, like now. All right, so there you can see a nice little distance has been created. Let's look at the timing screen. About 10 seconds, 11-12 seconds up on the screen from the leader, and we should be in and out in about 6 seconds with both drivers. All right, so 3.5 is about 7 seconds, 3.15, and we're out with both drivers. We're going to be boosting now for 2 laps and then come back in the 5th for softs, and we're just going to cruise to the finish on those softs from there. All right. One thing I've noticed in this game with players in this game, once players see something that they don't understand, they're quick to say players are cheating. They're not. Some of them definitely are cheating. We can see that, you know, but majority of the players that are being accused of cheating in this game, they're not cheating. All right, they just know the information on how the game works, and they're using that to their advantage. They're not cheating. All right. So hopefully all of you guys who always be saying, Game with King, why are you racing so much bots? Now you can see clearly how I race bots. I keep on telling you guys, but you probably got to say, yeah, that's not the way he's doing it. He's doing swiping. That's what you think. I'm doing swiping. I'm not. All right, so there we go. Another 47 for us. And we'll just cruise here to the finish. And it's because I wake up so early in the morning. That's why I missed my first race. I messed my first race up because I wake up so early in the morning. Oh man, my mind was nowhere to realize. I didn't even realize. I didn't even look to see that it was 100% wetness. You know, I just jump on in, throw on Kimi and Signs, throw on my setup, and I'm in there. You know, I have my GP set up in finals in one bracket. So I just throw on my bracket and I'm in there. I didn't even look to think, or it's because I just woke up. Didn't even look or think that, yeah, it's going to be a wet race, bro. First race, wet race. Didn't even look. I just came on the game and I jumped straight in. Nothing. And when I realized it was a wet race is when I saw the wet qualifiers. I'm like, oh man, this was a wet race, wasn't it? Oh man, but it is what it is. I still think I did well this week, and I know if I did not forget to switch, if I did remember to switch drivers, I would have been on P1. So I'm still happy, though I don't get the reward to show for it. But yeah, I'm still happy. All right. So 2 more races to go. But personally for me, I'm loving the new format when it comes to 488. I'm loving that format over the 5-10-10. So Hutch did say that they're going to keep this format straight for the remainder of the season. So for the remainder of the season in events, it's going to be the 488 format. Once the new season starts, then they'll decide if they're going to bring back the 5-10-10 format and so on. All right. So for the remainder of the season, the new format will be throughout to the end of the season. All right. All right. So let's jump on into our next race. Oh, I forgot. Man, see, that's like habit. It's a habit. I have to jump on into the next race because I know I'm gonna cut out all the regular scenes. But yeah, we're keeping them in for this video. So let's continue for our next 2 races. Oh yeah, we should have a race grade, so we should go get our race grade too. So I normally do all of these things. I normally just cut them out because you know it saves time, and the videos are not too long and it's right to the point. And I know some of you guys are just here for the to the point stuff. You know, some of you guys don't like the long drawn out stuff. You like it to the point. All right, so let's go for another search for another race. It's gonna take another long search. It's what it does, dude. What it does all the time. It just take another long search, and then I get a match. And 90% of the time I get that match, it's gonna be a bot. Not my fault. It's just that people are not racing at this time in the morning. All right, so we got Ronnie here from the Hunters. The guys who pulled off that heist last event. Yeah, the Hunters, these guys pulled off a GP heist the last event for P1 for everybody in their clubs. That was epic. Thinking out of the box, you know? Thinking out of the box. All right, pretty decent qualifiers here. 1-5 for us. And we're on Baku. All right, so for Baku here, we're going to give... All right, since Signs is already out in P1, we're just going to give him some extra fuel. And then we're going to give Kimmy, who's down in P5, we're going to give him the fireworks boost. Or we should just give him some dead fast. Yeah, give him some dead fast so he can clear those straights and get away. And he also gets a little extra fuel from the dead fast with a little bit of tire management as well. All right. All right, good start from Kimi. Hold him. There you go. Down the inside now. Down the inside. Come on, good try. Good try. You saw him swing to the inside there. You saw that it was blocked and he swung out. That's how you want your drivers to be acting. Let's cut Signs down right there. And then we'll cut Kimi down right here so we can save a little bit of the tires to boost at the 3rd lap that we want to go to pit at. Alright, so I like to boost on the lap that I want to go to pit at. So this is why we use boost with tire management. Naturally, I would have selected some boost here with some form of tire management to both my drivers. So we could get to boost on that 3rd. Alright, so we just need to watch our signs here as Verstappen tries to overtake him. We don't want to let Verstappen go by. We want to keep that Verstappen nice and behind Carlos. Kimi lost the position to Hamilton. We could not defend on both fronts, so I'll prefer keeping Signs out in front. And here's the reason why. Kimi has the dead fast, so once he hits his boost phase, he's gonna be clearing that straight and picking off anybody that's there really. All right, so I'm not too worried about Kimi. Signs is the main man that I need to be worried about here. Alright, so we're going to put in our go to pit orders so we don't miss pit. And then we're gonna start our boost phase right there with signs, and we're about to start the boost phase right there with Kimmy as well. So signs should create a little bit of distance to go to pit, and Kimmy should catch up to Verstappen once he hits this straight. Alright, so once Kimmy hits this straight, he's just gonna fly down there real quick, and he should catch up to Verstappen on the pit entrance. There we go, no stocking, exactly what we want. And there goes the exit. Verstappen on hards, Kimmy on softs with a dead fast behind. P1, P2. Alright. So Kimmy should just get by Verstappen here real quick. There you go. And he's going to catch up to Call of Signs by the time we should go to pit. We're going to be creating a good amount of distance as we'll be having 2 laps of full boost here. Non-stop boosting for 2 laps. And then we're just going to come back and conserve to finish. And look at that dead fast. It's just going to fly. Look at it here. It's just flying down the straight. No way something is going to slow that down. As you can see, he's cut down a good amount of the time on signs already. Let's see how far we are ahead of the rival. Alright, so we're 9 seconds up. We want to be at least 12 seconds up to get both in and out. So we give them a 6 seconds entry. Alright, so we should make it up to the 12-second mark for the lead car. There we go, 12 seconds. Verstappen in, signs in pit. So we should get out with both our drivers before the rival gets by. And then we could just cut down to conserve there. And cut Kimmy down to conserve from there. And we still have a nice 8 seconds lead on the rival. Alright. So yeah, another 1-2 there. So that's how it's done. So one last race, and then that will be the end of the video. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing in your events. Did you get any bad luck? Did you forget to switch your wet drivers on? Oh man, I knew would have been getting P1 nonetheless today. But yeah, it is what it is. There's only one track that would normally give that I was expecting to have trouble with throughout this event, and that was Canada. And I did well on Canada yesterday and came back today and did well in Canada again today. Not too much trouble on Canada, so I wasn't really worried about the rest of it. But then I just can't believe, I still can't believe it's because I just woke up, man. I forgot to put on my wet drivers for my first race. 100% wetness with Kimmy and Signs. Wasn't good. Couldn't catch up to AI Lewis Hamilton at all. He just left, and we basically got a breakdown in that race as well. So yeah, it is what it is. The good thing is that we've already won P1 in 2 events, so our CC points are secured when it comes to that. So at this point, we're just having fun in the events. Let's take a screenshot for the thumbnail. Nice. Nice little thumbnail screenshot there. Let's get another one. There we go. All right, so we'll wait for the rival to finish. There you go. So we'll jump on it. Come on, we're not jumping in this video. All right, let's move to the next race. All right. Let's move to the next race. All right, so if you guys would like to see me race with more real players, I would have to make the videos way later than I normally make them. And probably the videos are not going to be helpful to you guys because you'll have already done your events when the video comes out. So I think I prefer doing it early so I can get it out to you guys so you guys can get a look on what to expect throughout the event. All right. Once again, as you can see, search scenes taking very long, and then we get a player which is 90% of the time going to be a bot. Sometimes it's a real player, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it will search for a very long time and then you'll get a real player, but 90% of the time it's going to be a bot. All right, let's see what qualifiers we get here on Bahrain for our final race. Nice and dry, which is just what I wanted. 9% chance of rain here at Bahrain. There we go, 3-7 qualifiers. All right, so we're gonna give some tire management boost here. So let's give signs, the SAR. We have a lot of this, so we're using that instead of the downforce sometimes. And then we're just gonna give Kimmy the downforce here. Yeah, we really need to get back some downforce. I don't know how we're gonna get some, but we really need some downforce. One of the best boosts in the game. All right, let's hope Kimmy get a good start as he's way back in P7. Come on, Kimmy, switch to the inside, switch to the inside, switch to the inside. I don't want him on the outside. He went on the outside. He got blocked. He's up to P5 anyways. And here he comes. All right, we should be able to pick off Bottas here real quick. What drivers are the rival using? Verstappen and Bottas. Wow, Bottas holding us up here. Normally, Bottas would have been picked off already. All right, there we go. So we picked off Bottas. We're going to cut down right here. And cut down right there. So we have enough tires to boost that third lap. Nice. We've picked up Lewis as well. So we just have Bottas to pick off now with Kimi. And then we'll just time Verstappen. He should be going to pit in the second. Or if not, then he's going to go to pit in the third. And we're going to go to pit in the third as well. As you can see, we have 2 to 4 on tire management. So if we cross the line at 50%, we could go for 4 laps. And as you can see, we do have extra tire management on our drivers here. We're just going to let Kimi naturally go by Bottas without using any of the tires. All right, so there he goes. So boost. There goes Verstappen to pit. And all we got to do now is create that distance to go to pit and get back out right behind or in front of Verstappen or Bottas. Now we should be able to create enough distance. You need a 12-second window for both drivers to get in and out nice and tight, nice and clean for a free pit stop. All right, we have an 8-second window. All right, there goes Sainz in 9 seconds. We should be good on a 9-second window. 3.64, and Kimi did a 3.84, and we're out. So we're going to be boosting these 2 laps now, and this is where we're going to create that 12 seconds distance and make a free pit stop. This is why we use tire management boosts once again, so we can do boosts on that pit lap when we're going to go to pit. Hopefully this video was not too long for you guys. If you're still here watching this video, use code word no luck. No, it's because we definitely had no luck this week for not putting on our wet drivers and tying up for P1 with all the other guys that are going to be tying up. On the opening round, we had 21 guys tying for P1, and we would have been among the 21 guys here that's going to be tying for the finals. Let's go to pit here and there, and then we'll just cruise to regular driving and cruise to the finish. Cut to regular driving and cruise to the finish. All right, so no luck because we just woke up and forgot to switch our drivers, man. Oh well, it is what it is. I know we'll be good for a top 10 spot anyways. But yeah. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing. And I will go back to cutting the cutscenes, the scenes that are a bit of waste of time in the videos, in the previous next videos. I'll be going back to that. Just wanted to show you guys here why I get bots all the time. And for those of you who might think that I'm doing something shady, I'm not. Alright guys, it's just that I race early in the morning and there's not a lot of people up playing the game so early in the morning, so I get to race against bots mostly. All right. So now you know my secret, how I race bots mostly. I've been telling you guys, but you're probably not listening or think that I'm lying or something. But yeah, that's basically it. Early in the morning, guys, or late at night. All right. So late in the evening or early in the morning, anyone that's good for you. That's where you find the bots. If you're going to be racing throughout the day when everybody else is racing, you're going to get real players because everybody's racing at that time. Yeah, so it's either early or late. I am an early bird. I'm up early every morning. So it's natural for me to do my races. All right. Remember to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Turn on your post notifications. Appreciate you guys so much for all your support. And yeah, that's basically going to be it for this video. Let's see where we are at in the tables after our rival completes his race here. We're going to hold for top 10. Still great, top 10. Still a great finish. Could have been P1 easily if we just remember to change our drivers for that wet race. And also remember to change your drivers for your wet race, guys. Race number 1 is 100% wet. Make sure you use your wet drivers. Lewis Hamilton and Russell was my wet drivers that I was going to use. Team Mercedes. How could I forget that? I don't know. So currently we're holding for P2. We're not going to hold for P2. We're going to get top 10 though. But yeah. That's basically going to be it for this one. Hopefully we get top 10. If these guys complete perfect and tie up, then we'll get top 10. But if not, then whatever we get, we'll take. Because it's my fault and nobody else's fault. All right, so that's basically going to be it for this one. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Well, good guys. Bye.